I know. Yep, it's a pain. I don't know why.
Start of game activation is live and
I don't
ready.
think he's here yet. But we'll get in there.
We are on.
Give me a second to get in there.
Leftover French fries in the Jack room. Leftover French fries in the Jack room. However, it's just the small burnt ones. Thank you.
Alright.
If we could refocus that light so that it's not in my face, that would be great. Refocus light number 17. Thank you.
And cue the nose blow sound effect.
Okay, is anybody listening to me right now because my mom's here and she needs to go to the bathroom?
No problemo, I can help her. Hey lady, come on this way. So what do you gotta do, number 1 or number 2?
I'll wait a little bit for Putt-Putt.
Are you moving? Do you need some strong guys to help you move? Are you emotionally cold or in need of a psychological breakthrough? Then call 3 strong guys, emotional movers.
Could you be careful with the bookcase? It's an antique.
No problem. Hey, are you okay?
I just got promoted, and all my dad said was, guess you're not so dumb after all.
Sometimes older men have a hard time expressing emotion, and they hide the love behind sarcasm and humor. Trust me, he's proud. Maybe you should give him a call.
I don't know.
I've already got him on the phone.
Son, is that you?
I love you, Dad.
YouTube's not putting out my notifications.
So give us a call.
That's only live today. Well, you started it.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Hey, if you two lose interest in the game and start making out or something, pause the game so I can watch. There's your hardware. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash.
Okay, we are on.
Cookie, that first breathalyzer was inconclusive. You're gonna have to take another one.
Okay, listen to me. I'm gonna need a jug of beet juice, some WD-40, and a bag of peat moss. Stat.
If we could clear all of the children from the set, we're about ready to start. Clear all the children.
Not all the people in this office have watched it. Do you understand what I'm saying? They have not all watched it.
That's fine. I understand. Jeffrey died. I don't want to alarm anyone, but in the hallway there's a dog running on 2 legs. He's on 2 legs and he's running down the hallway. So if everyone could just get under their desks, we'll be fine.
Ice cold beer taste, no good.
Right.
This is Glug Light Spill.
Glug Light Spill is the only light beer that tastes like beer.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Welcome, you 3. I bet this is the highlight of your day. You all take care of those screws now. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash.
Okay.
So let's get to it.
Get ready, time for question 1.
Right off the bat, bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 3, the clock's running. Player 3, could be worse, you know, in theory. Players 1 and 2, Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it. Pucker up for. His acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages? The McCona Industrial Age? The McCona Middle Ages? Or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Player 3, not much time left. Player 1, what were you thinking there? Player 2, the Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
It's time for Brought to you by the letter Unibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Time's almost up. Player 3. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! That earned you an extra grand. And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Here's one for you. Duck, duck, swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 2. Excuse me. Players 1 and 3. Cue the swan song. It's so obvious. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
5 fingers!
Open wide for the man in the backwards yellow hat. And it's a dis or dat. Player 1. You need the most help, so this dis or dat is just for you. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. The rest of you should still keep your eyes open. Lock in your answers before Player 1, because if Player 1 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the cash. We good? Here we go. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire. At the house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. Ooh, baby, 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 ooh. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. That'll wrap up round 1. And player 2 is in the lead. Who knows what might happen? Keep in mind, in round 2, everything is worth twice as much. And lest you forget, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer of the game. Let's see what's in store. May I introduce Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. Players 2 and 3. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Player 1. No, but speaking of otter, get it? You just won the greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. This wrong answer of the game comes with a bundle of cash worth $8,000. Congratulations.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
And on its way, let it go, let it go, let it go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Watch it, player 2. You may not know how temperatures work. Players 1 and 3. 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah, 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 he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Take a good look at Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Yeah.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus. Players 1, 2, and 3. That answer has a hole in it. I so wanted you to pick this one. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Coming up next, wine or lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Player 1, who are you gonna screw? If you're gonna threaten to screw someone, you gotta act on it.
I didn't get sensitive time.
We'll try not to let that ruin the rest of the game. Wow, I can feel your collective brain power pulsating in the room. It's underwhelming. Here's what a right answer looks like. Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. Here we have, I want to lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Players 2 and 3. Ow. Player 1. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Step right up to the Jack Attack when you see two I'm sorry, was I talking too much? Fine, here's your clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck.
What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. The second. I'm confused. So you're supposed to match them. Stuff that has to do with each other.
Player 1 with the win! You know, Player 1, I could lie to you and tell you you blew me away with your victory, but you look like you can take the truth. And the truth is... You don't know Jack!
Alright, we want to play this again? What do we want to do?
Hi, I'm Tony
It's not
Panchisi,
my
owner of
favorite
DIY
game,
Spaghetti
but
and
it's not
Party,
bad either.
where DIY stands for Do It Yourself. I mean it. I don't have any staff, so you're doing everything in this restaurant for yourself, and my name isn't Tony Pellucci. You're waiting your own
Another
table.
round, okay.
You're cooking your own meal. And buddy,
let's
if
do
you got
this.
time to lean, you got time to clean, capiche? So now you think your night's over because your family's done eating, huh?
Multiplayer.
We're set.
Attention, there are flowers. Flowers have been delivered from a prisoner. So if anyone's expecting flowers from a prisoner, they're at the front desk. Thank you. Okay, and we are frosting the cake, and we want it to sound delicious and go. People have, like, it's very clear. You know, certain people, to me, it's a mystery. Like Ellen. What her butt looks like?
Well, I mean, it doesn't look good. We are dangerously close to overtime, everybody. Let's get this last shot, please, and break for lunch.
Come on down to Barbecue Street all week for some great deals on food and fixins'. Mondays, it's 25% off Buffalo Blasted Chicken Wings.
I am Cookie Masterson, and I shaved my nipples for this, so let's hurry before it grows back. Like, we need to get moving now. You three want to lighten up? That tension is so thick in here I could cut it with my butt cheeks. Handle those screws carefully. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
Flavored eye drops. Why let your mouth have all the fun? Flavored eye drops.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. All right, here we go.
Get ready, time for question.
Okay, to get things started, Eat, Pray, Die. Which of these Julia Roberts characters would Jack the Ripper have been most likely to savagely murder? Erin Brockovich, Vivian Ward, Tess Ocean, or Liz Gilbert? Player one, who's gonna get it? The screw is in you, player two. 5 seconds to make a choice. Player one, your screw worked out. Why not grab a few more bucks while you're at it? Player one.
Sorry,
Player three. This answer is worth Ocean 0. Here's what a right answer looks like. Vivian Ward is the name of the prostitute Julia Roberts plays in Pretty Woman, and almost all of serial killer Jack the Ripper's alleged victims were female prostitutes, so he'd probably have just loved to murder her. I can see it now. He'd open the box with his knife in it, she'd reach in and he'd playfully shut it, snapping her fingers. She'd laugh, he'd laugh, then he'd kill her.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Next up, If I Only Had a Brain Trust. Suppose the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz faced off against the Wicked Witch of the West in a public debate. If he wanted to use a straw man argument against her, what might he do? Attack the Wicked Witch's character rather than the issue? Player two, who gets the screw? You can't just leave your screw hanging out in the breeze like that. Let's try to forget that ever happened. Player one.
Whoa.
Player three. A straw man argument purposefully misrepresents an opponent's position in order to strike it down. Here's how I would debate the Wicked Witch. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the two candidates you see here tonight is a Wicked Witch. Thank you, I yield the rest of my time.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Try this on for size. Getting naughty. And this dis or dat leg's being tied up. Player two. Since your score stinks so bad, this one is all yours. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, you tell me if it's the name of a necktie knot or the name of a sex position recommended by Women's Health magazine. If it's a necktie knot, press the square button. If it's a sex position, press the circle button. Now, I need the rest of you to pay attention. Lock in your answers before player 2 does, and if player 2 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone who got it right. All right, let's get started. The Half Windsor. The Valedictorian. The Prince Albert. The Trinity. The Caboose. It appears your score likes to be on bottom. My usual sex position is also the way I usually tie a tie, alone in front of a mirror. Why not try? Shop till everyone drops. Say at Christmas time, every single item at your local mall sells out. According to a popular grim fairy tale, which of these stores has the best chance to be magically stocked overnight by hardworking elves? Foot Locker, Radio Shack, Victoria's Secret, or Lens Crafters? Player 3, interesting choice. Players 1 and 2, honest mistake. Now pay attention. In the grim fairy tale, The Elves and the Cobbler, a poor shoemaker is given some much-needed help by elves who appear in the middle of the night. And while the shoemaker made a nice profit, the elves were trampled to death on Black Friday. I call this one Okia Dokia. If you're driving between company headquarters, which trip should be the shortest? IKEA to Kia, Kia to Nokia, Nokia to IKEA, or IKEA, Nokia, and Kia headquarters are exactly the same distance apart. Player 2, watch that clock. Player 2. Player 3? What? No. Player 1. Nokia is based in Finland, and IKEA is based right next door in Sweden. Kia is based in South Korea. Whether it's phones, furniture, or cars, if it's got Kia in the name, you know it's gonna be cheap. I mean inexpensive. Inexpensive!
The shortest.
That's the end of a thrilling first round, and player 1 is ahead. This could get interesting. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double.
I just guessed.
And I want to see some screwing. You want to win, don't you? Here's a good one. Muscle milk was a bad choice. Say the news team from the Anchorman films decides to run a relay race against a rival news team. If Ron Burgundy is his team's anchor, when will he run? Before Brick, Brian, and Champ? After Brick and Brian, but before Champ? Before Brian and Champ, but after Brick? Or after Brick, Brian, and Champ? Player 1. Player 3. Huh? Player 1. Nuh-uh. Player 2. In a relay race, the anchor, usually the fastest runner, goes last. And they would probably promote the race so incessantly that by the time it actually took place, you wouldn't be that interested in seeing it anymore.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
This one's known as Guess Who's Dak? Dak again. You know, I'm not an optimist, but I have to say, I feel like things have been going pretty well with the game so far.
Son, Daddy forgot about me.
Oh no, my old ventriloquist puppet, Billy O'Brien.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
Billy, the whole creative team here decided to not include you in this game because you're too much of a troublemaker.
Troublemaker? Me? No, I just got back from traveling the world, studying all the profound teachings of titular world spiritual leaders. For instance, which titular religious group was founded by someone with the last name of Smith? Protestants, Episcopalians, Trustitarians, or Nornuns?
Yeah.
Players 2 and 3? What a pity. Player 1. The Mormon religion was founded in the 1800s by Joseph Smith.
In America.
So, which was your favorite religion you studied?
Well, I particularly like the ones that treats about reincarnation. Someday, I hope to come back as a beautiful coffee table.
Follow me down to the sea.
Coming up, Orcas 11. Say I wanted to go around freeing the killer whales from every SeaWorld location in the world. How many separate rescue missions would I need to go on? 3 rescue missions, 4 rescue missions, 5 rescue missions, or 6 rescue missions? Player 2, do something! Player 3? Really? Players 1 and 2? Watch how easy this is. There are 3 SeaWorlds, 1 in San Diego, 1 in San Antonio, and 1 in Orlando. So you would need to go on 3 separate rescue missions. Well, that sounds like a lot of traveling. Maybe I'll just pay that kid from Free Willy to do it. Something tells me he could use the cash. Up next, Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
The name of Jeff Dunham's purple-skinned puppet. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Players 1, 2, and 3. His name is Peanut. I have to admit, people who talk through ventriloquist puppets kind of creep me out.
That you talk through me?
Quiet, Billy. Stop trying to get me to kill people.
Oh, now you're creeping me out, man.
Let's try the midnight run to the bathroom. According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, how would Paul Revere secretly signal to you that he has to pee in the sea? I have to do a number 1 in a 1. I have to do a number 1 in a 2. I have to do a number 1 in a 3. Or, I have to do a number 2 in a 1. Time's a-wasting. Players 1, 2, and 3. Where's that confounded right answer? According to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow's poem, Paul Revere's Ride, Paul's signal for the British was 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. And as we all know, a number 1 is a P. And Americans would have known about the British sooner if he hadn't stopped for a number 4. You don't even want to know what that is. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. 2,000 if you're right, 2,000 gone if you're wrong. But keep this in mind.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. This plus this equals that. What new thing do these combine to make? Good luck. Player 2 has it! Player 2, don't you dare gloat. Yes, you won, but your score has a minus sign in front of it. Then again, you never were very good at math. See if this adds up.
You don't know Jack!
That was pretty good. Alright, what do you guys want to do?
Don't you hate going to the movies by yourself? I mean, I do. We have so much in common. I mean, maybe you and I should sometime. I mean, I don't know. I mean, whatever. I guess there aren't any good movies showing right now anyway, so never mind. Forget I said anything. That was stupid.
This message paid for by people who
You
think you and
playing
Tina
this
should
or
go out on a
something
date
else?
sometime just to see how it goes.
Switch
That's
game?
so embarrassing. I did not
Except
put them
my-
up to that.
Also paid for by Tina.
Funny,
The
man.
perfect cup of coffee. That's what we pour at
All right,
High
let's do
Horse
something
Coffee
else.
House. But it's not for everyone.
This game doesn't allow me to answer right. Yeah, it seems kind of like glitchy or something. What do you guys want to do? This game I can't stand word spud. We got lie swatter, fibbage. You don't know Jack Droffel. What do you guys want to do? It goes too fast, yeah. Michelle, how's it going? Mitchell, sorry. Mitchell. Image? Alright, let's do it. Oh, let me get in here. We'll give it a little bit, maybe some others will come in. Fibbage. Give it like 20 more seconds. Where's everybody from? I know Cheryl and I are in Washington State in America. Where are you from, Mitchell? And Putt, where are you guys from? I think Putt. I don't remember. New Zealand, sweet. What time is it in New Zealand? Kentucky, alright.
Hey, I'm Cookie Masterson, your fun-time host person. I gotta get a better job description. 4 players, huh? Well, at the end of this game, I'll be proud of 25% of this group. Let's do this.
12:49 a.m.
This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up
Thanks for
answer.
the
And you'll get
subscribe,
1,000
Mitchell.
for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. In October of 2013, 8 6th graders from a New York college prep school were hospitalized after someone released blank in a classroom. Now use your device to type a lie that might fool the other players into believing it. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Okay, let's take a look. Most likely from being instantly dogpiled by dozens of supermodels. And that means... All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. A Rhode Island middle school discovered that some students were crushing Smarties candy and then snorting the dust. So they sent an email to parents warning that a side effect of this activity could be blank in their kids' noses. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what?
I got you, Sheriff. No! Hooters. Maggie is literally Dang it.
And that means this lie didn't get picked.
Nuts and bolts.
Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Johnny Depp was made an honorary member of the Comanche Nation and given a descriptive Comanche name. His Comanche name, Mawume, means blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Lots of suckers on that one. Which is short for man who shifts into white face makeup time after time. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in Port Vila, Vanuatu, be sure to check out their post office, which is unusual because it is blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use it. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. Unlike American post offices that are just metaphorically underwater. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.
Back on top.
All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2013, Dell issued a recall after customers complained their laptop smelled like blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected. And nobody fell for this one. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2013, a zoo in China attempted to pass off a blank as an African lion. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? People became suspicious when it passed on a dead gazelle in favor of a bowl of sausages. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Here's your final fibbage question. Former First Lady Barbara Bush wrote an official apology letter to this fictional character in 1990. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. The letter said, "I'm sorry I had a cow." And we're done.
Go again? I was gonna see if we can get more players in, but that's okay. RGPA. Oh, we get okay. Anybody? Yeah, let's get 20 seconds.
Welcome to the game. I'm Cookie, and I will be your Sherpa up this mountain of BS. A four-person game, I see. What do you say we put our hair down and just go nuts? Let's do this. This is round one. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. Blair Tolman wrote a self-help book called Blank for Under $1, 301 Ideas. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, let's take a look. Wow, that was one hell of a lie. A hell of a lie. Disclaimer, all of them will be first dates. And that means some of these didn't get picked.
Way to go, Mitchell. I should have picked that one. I don't know. I second guess myself.
Select a category. Okay, here's the question. The real name of the internet's famous grumpy cat is blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? Thank you, WikiLeaks. And the rest of the board goes unselected. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1990, before Everybody Loves Raymond, actor Peter Boyle starred in a failed TV pilot called Blank, about a cop who turns into a talking bulldog. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. And we're done. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2004, the Train Corporation sold pillows in Japan that were designed to combat loneliness. They were shaped like a blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, nothing says I'm not lonely like sleeping on a pair of disembodied legs. And that means some of these didn't get picked.
Oh,
Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Mohammed Khurshid Hussein is in the Guinness Book of World Records because he is able to blank very quickly with his nose. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth?
Oh.
Let's see what everybody selected. Nice truth-finding, everybody. He's the fastest nose typer. He's probably the slowest at making friends, though. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.
Still in first place.
Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. After consuming antifreeze, a Maltese Terrier in Australia had his life saved when vets then gave him blank to drink. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, which one's the truth? Pick something. All right, who picked to watch?
Couldn't decide.
And then the Maltese Terrier told them what he really thought of them. And we're done.
Sorry, girl.
This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Jimmy Hoffa's unusual middle name. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And that's it. Nobody else's lives got picked.
Play again? Or 10K for 10K, yeah. That's pretty good. It did seem, yeah. These are 4 or 5, huh? Is this all of us, or was there one? I thought there was one more, but maybe not. Wasn't there one more?
Hi, I'm Cookie, and this game is about to change your lives for a couple of minutes. I see I'm joined by 4 of you this game. In the Queen's name, I will protect you. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. Coca-Cola once commissioned a video game from Atari called Pepsi Blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? Pick something. Okay, what did everyone pick?
Oh, you're out? Okay, man.
And that means...
Art to me.
Time to pick a category.
Are you taking off, Mitchell?
Okay, here's the question. Since 1912, South Dakota State University's Homecoming Week has culminated in a celebration oddly named Blank Day. Enter your lies now.
Okay. Do you want us to start over? We can start over. Oh, wait, no, you're in there.
Hurry up. Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, which one's the truth?
Yeah, you're in there.
Pick something. Okay, let's take a look. It's so busy you can barely hop a train into town. And nobody picked the other lies up there.
We welcome everybody. Here, let's start a new game so they can get in.
Select a category.
How do I do that?
Well, we ain't waiting forever.
Yeah, Art, get in there. Everybody's welcome. Were you getting in, Mitchell, or are you just gonna hang out? It don't matter to me, I just don't want to leave you out.
Hey, I'm your host, Cookie, and spoiler alert, this game is going to be amazing. 4 players, huh? Well, let me check my calendar and see if I can fit this in. Yes, can do. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's your first question. It's time for a road trip. When visiting Christchurch, New Zealand, check out the $6 million cathedral made out of blank. Type in your lies now.
It is a cardboard.
hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something.
I was thinking that probably don't, but...
Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Let's see what everybody selected.
What? What happened? I think we froze, guys. Alright, guys, we're frozen. Let me see if I can get it back. Okay, later, Art. Yeah, let's see if I can get it back here. Alright, starting over again. Are we down to 3 now? Awesome. Awesome. Is it like big?
Welcome to the game. My name's Cookie, but if a detective visits you, I'm Brent. I had a dream last night this would be a 3-player game, and it's coming true. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. Used in medical studies, a robot at the UK's Health and Safety Laboratory goes by the name Blank Larry. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Nuts and bolts.
Well, you guys blew it. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Evergreen Cemetery includes an odd statue of Jesus wearing blank. Type in your lies now.
Yeah.
Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something.
Those are
Okay, here are your choices. All right, who picked what?
Can't be a suit.
And look what we have here. Evergreen Cemetery is, of course, in Texas. And nobody fell for this one. Time to pick a category. No, that's okay. I've got it. Okay, here's the question. The Snickers candy bar was named after its creators blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. And we're done.
Hi, Lion. Hi, Bunny. How you doing? It's good to see you.
Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. All right, pick a category.
Didn't I just pick a category?
Okay, here's the question. It's time for a road trip. When in Laza, Spain, be sure to check out the annual festival where participants pelt each other with muddy rags full of blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick?
Oh no.
Or as Americans call it, Black Friday. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked.
Oh man.
Select a category.
Tomatoes. But that was my guess.
Okay, here's the question. The New York Times was forced to issue a correction after they incorrectly identified the Nintendo characters Mario and Luigi as blank instead of plumbers. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, let's take a look. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.
I gotta catch back on my phone.
All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. A Swedish man who works as a dishwasher receives disability benefits due to his unusual addiction to blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what?
Darn it.
And that means this lie didn't get picked. It's time for the final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Here's your final fibbage question. Dr. Francis M. Fessmeyer's surefire remedy for stopping your hiccups. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. Strangely, that's also Dr. Fessmeyer's remedy for measles, leukemia, athlete's foot, and baldness. And we're done.
You gonna get in, buddy? If you want to, you don't have to. But if you want to, you're welcome. Am I waiting for you, buddy? There we go. Alrighty, you monkey. Okay, here we go.
Welcome to the game. I'm your host, Cookie, and I'm the not strong, not silent type. 4 players! Woo! Sorry, just pumping myself up for the game. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's your first question. Gloucestershire, England is home to the Cotswold Olympics, the highlight of which is the traditional blank kicking competition. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. Let's see what everybody selected. And that means... Select a category. Okay, here's the question. A study conducted at Tufts University by psychology grad student Nicholas Rule found that people have the ability to point out blank in a crowd. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? And that means some of these didn't get picked.
Cheryl, what's going on with you tonight?
All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Metrophilia is sexual arousal caused by blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. And the rest of the board goes unselected.
Wowzer doodles.
This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting. Time to pick a category.
Poor Shirley.
Okay, here's the question. The city of Olney, Illinois organizes an annual event in order to blank squirrels. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? It's important to count those who cannot count themselves. And nobody fell for this one.
That was my clue, that was my lie.
Select a category. Okay, here's the question. According to a 2010 study, one child in the U.S. was injured every 46 minutes by a blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look.
Oh, no.
done. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. The unusual Chick and Sophie Major Memorial Scholarships are awarded to high school students who are good at blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth?
I think it's this one. We can do that next.
Pick something. All right, who picked what? And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Under the Marine Corps Uniform Regulation Code MCO P1020.34F, a male Marine is not allowed to carry this while in uniform. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. All right, where's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. They're only allowed to carry its manlier alternative, the parasol. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked.
Oh, man. Alright, let's check out. Don't have quiplash on this one. Should I switch games, go to quiplash? I have to restart the stream. I could do that if you like. Okay, so I'll have to end this stream and I can start up another one. with that. I'll end the stream and I'll start with another one with Quiplash for a while. So we'll look out for the next stream. It'll be up in about 5